Quiddy Cantera, Pix 106, 1-800-LAW-1010, 1-800-LAW-1010.com. Chaz on the phone from Martin Harding Mazzotti, Cantera.
Morning, Chaz.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Go ahead, just get it out of the way.
What?
No, I'm not going to do it.
Get your
All right, I'll do it. I think the only real winners of that Super Bowl are the Giants anyway. Did you see that Eli Manning Dirty Dancing commercial?
Okay, great. Thank you, Chaz.
Boy, just like Karen. Karen came in yesterday.
It's the curse of Eli Manning. Even when they're not playing, Tom Brady can't beat them.
Hey, and thanks for being nice to my mother-in-law on Facebook when she was trying to take a dig at the Giants.
Oh.
You could have really lit her up. You're so professional, Chaz.
Yeah. He doesn't have any problem lighting me up on Facebook.
So Chaz is on to talk about the former Schenectady building inspector. I think, did the trial start yesterday, Chaz?
Jury selection?
Yes, jury selection's begun.
This is the guy who is accused of not doing his job the day inspecting the fire alarms the day before that fire that killed some people.
Is this just a big, bad mistake that ended up ending tragically? Will he just get manslaughter up the whatever for this, or can he get worse?
It's a really interesting case because you're talking about criminalizing things that almost feel like normal negligence, right? Like if you have a bad car accident and somebody dies, that's negligence. The question is should there be some criminal element if there aren't drugs or alcohol involved? So here you got a building inspector who says he inspects the fire alarm system. Apparently he doesn't, and it hadn't worked for over a month. And the following day, 4 people die when a fire breaks out and the fire alarm system doesn't work. And now he's being charged with criminally negligent homicide and manslaughter. So he's facing up to 15 years. So it's pretty serious.
So a couple things. Is this something deeper here? Was this like a no-show job, or was he just not doing his job?
I don't think it's a no-show job. It just seems like he's doing a poor job at it. I mean, he's been with the city for quite some time. Apparently, he lied on the application to get the job. He didn't disclose some prior criminal convictions and things like that. But it seems like he was doing code inspections and building inspections. But just here, he walks through the building, whether or not he actually inspects the fire alarm or doesn't inspect it at all. It clearly wasn't working. He wrote that it was, and you got a few people who died as a result. But the question becomes, should there be criminal consequences for that? Certainly there are civil consequences, and many lawsuits have already been filed, but he's facing 15 years in prison now.
Well, the former building inspector, Kenneth Tyree, maintains his innocence, and his lawyers must feel pretty good about it because didn't he turn down like a 1-year sentence for a plea or something?
Yeah, so, he was charged, and not just him, but also the manager of the building who supposedly did the walkthrough with him the day before was also charged. The manager accepted the plea, which was a plea to criminally negligent homicide. He's going to be sentenced to 1 to 3 years in prison, and the codes inspector decided he didn't want to accept that plea. I think he's acknowledged that he's done a poor job, but again, the question is, does that warrant prison time, or does it just warrant losing your job and civil lawsuits? And that's really where the question is.
Man, is there anything we can do in this job that would result in accidental death like that?
Well, no, but we could cause panic, which could lead to something.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So there's a responsibility. I mean, you get paid.
Yeah.
Look, I mean, the whole thing sucks. I mean, if the guy was on the up and up, I feel bad for him, but if he effed up, he's got to pay the price, right?
Well, this is 4 to 6 weeks, so we'll find out in about a month and a half. So thanks for breaking that down, Chaz.
Yeah, my pleasure, guys.
Thanks, brother.
Martin Harding Mazzotti, 1-800-LAW-1010 at 1-800-LAW-1010.com.
It's Pix 106.